I'm Nick.
I'm Elizabeth.
And we hired Rami and Kyra Construction to do a bathroom remodel. We did a double bathroom remodel for our master and our guest bath. We have a home that was built in the 70s, and there had been a little bit of work done to it since then, but not very much. And in particular, the bathrooms were very dated. So the guest bath was just very plain, had an old fiberglass tub install. And for the master suite layout just didn't make any sense. There were two closets that were disconnected, and there was this random hallway taking up space, and a single vanity with no room for a double vanity, and then an old bathtub that was pretty gross and just needed replaced. So for the design, we worked very closely with Rami in particular, and his team as well, but primarily with Rami. We had a little bit of an idea of the direction we thought we wanted to go, particularly for the guest bath, in terms of how we wanted it to feel. And for the master bath, where we're standing right now, we had some thoughts as to what we wanted to do to make it feel nice inside, but we weren't really sure what would fit in the space and how that would work. So for the master bath in particular, Rami helped us walk through several iterations of some 3D renderings to see what we could fit, what was going to actually feel livable, but also feel spacious. And after we decided on what the layout would be, then we went with Rami. We actually met up with him at Floor and Decor, and then we went through several different options for tiles, pairing materials together to see how they would fit. And together, we wound up with this, which we're absolutely thrilled with. So when it came to construction, we tried to time things so that we could do as much as we could while we were away on holidays. And we did a pretty good job of getting sort of the core demo out of the way, which was great. But then we did wind up living in the space during the bulk of the rest of the renovation when we were building everything back. And we have 2 kids, and we were all here together. So when we were working with Rami, the communication was fantastic. And I would say that if I could highlight one element of our partnership together, that would really be it. Because I feel like all construction projects are going to have ups and downs. There are going to be things that don't quite turn out the way you wanted them, and then you have to decide whether to rework it. And I think that Rami, where he really shined for us, was that he was very attentive to what we wanted, and he was very committed to making it right in the end. With respect to his team, they were always super friendly. Our kids would make us promise that we would let them know when the crew was leaving so that they could say goodbye before they would go home at night. They were really, really friendly and very respectful of our space, making sure that they were keeping things clean. And any small nicks and dents that happened along the way, they were very careful to put everything back the way it was before, to repair any minor pieces of damage that may have occurred in other areas of the house, doorways, etc., where things may have just banged a little bit during construction. All of that was repaired back to its natural state and looks great. The whole process, while we were stressed at the time, was resolved so fast and so effectively. It was really, really fantastic. So we thank him for that attention to detail. So we are absolutely thrilled with the final product. It feels like a spa at home for us. The space that we have now is so usable, so livable, and it makes me excited to shower, whereas before I dreaded every time that I had to step into our old bathroom. With respect to the guest bath, where we have our kids use that, we can use it as they grow from when they're young until they're older, and that we can use it for guests small and tall as well. It feels much more like a home. We're really, really thrilled with the way it looks, the way it feels, everything, how it turned out. And yeah, I would absolutely recommend Rami's team for similar types of work in the future. I think that what they did is really great. So just absolutely thrilled.